The petitioners herein, who are professors at Nassau Community College, seek judgment in this Article 78 proceeding, preventing the county executive and other officers of the County of Nassau from removing them from the homes which they occupy on campus and/or from charging a rental for said dwellings. The petitioners are all occupants of houses on campus of Nassau Community College and have been for varying periods of time during the past 5 years or more. They pay a small monthly charge for certain services, and each is required to maintain his house and grounds in good condition. They have now been advised by the college president that the free rent policy has been discontinued and that a monthly rental charge would be made to each of the petitioners in the amount of $250 per month, and they have been furnished with proposed lease agreements to be executed by them. This change in policy was prompted initially by the state and county auditors, who questioned the legality of the free rent arrangement. The arrangement for campus housing was initially set forth in a declaration of resolution by the Board of Trustees of the Nassau Community College, dated October 9, 1963, entitled Campus Housing General Policy, which inter alia stated that the presence on campus of department heads and certain other professors was essential to the proper functioning of their duties at the college, and that once assigned a house, the occupant may remain in the house so long as he continues to hold his position in the college, maintain the house and grounds in good condition, and so long as he conducts himself in a manner expected of a faculty member. In support of their position that they may not be removed or charged rent, the petitioners referred to the quitclaim deed wherein the United States of America conveyed the premises on which these houses are situated, formerly part of Mitchell Air Force Base, to the County of Nassau for the uses and purposes of the Nassau Community College, which instrument further provides A, that for a period of 20 years, the premises shall be utilized solely and continuously by the Nassau County College for educational purposes, and B, that all revenues which are received by the County of Nassau directly or indirectly from any sale, lease, etc., shall be considered to have been received and held in trust by the party of the second part, the County of Nassau, and shall be held subject to the direction and control of the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare. Petitioners contend that it was the expressed intention of the United States in making this conveyance of the former Mitchell Airfield property that no rent be collected for these housing units, and that furthermore the collection of any rent would be contrary to the terms of the deed of conveyance. They conclude, therefore, that the county is thereby precluded from charging any rent. It is their further contention that the county is bound by the aforesaid campus housing college, at the same time general policy declaration of the Board of Trustees of the Community College, at the same time conceding, however, that the Board of Supervisors of the County of Nassau never enacted a confirmatory ordinance to implement such housing policy. They argue that the County of Nassau is in any event now stopped from altering that policy because those professors acted in reliance thereon, and that they had changed their positions by giving up their own former homes, or that they made certain minor improvements and or purchased furniture especially suitable for these homes. Furthermore, they assert that even though the County of Nassau did not officially adopt any official ordinance or enter into any written agreement with them, the county attorney then in office, in an interdepartmental memorandum dated September 30th, 1963, to the chairman of the Board of Trustees of Nassau Community College, stated in substance that the housing policy resolution of the college board, which had been adopted subject to his approval, was then approved by him. won the case. But I was thinking that they got some nerve, they wanted to impose $250 a month. They got a big house on the grounds there, you know, it's pretty good bargain.
Yeah.
But of course, they can always say that it's part of their salary and they wouldn't have taken the job if they didn't know that and all that. How's that? 125.
Here, well, so actually, wait, can you put that down? Why don't you read me, if you don't mind, can you read me this instead? This is what we're gonna talk about in class on my computer here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not.
Can you print it out?
No.
Why not?
Maybe I can, let me see. It's not gonna print well if it does print. It's gonna look a little.
What do you mean by that?
No, we'll take a look. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna look like.
How do you know you're gonna get that in class?
The professor emailed it to me today.
Oh. Hmm. So where's, oh, he emailed. How many pages is it?
70.
Very good, big professor.
Here, can you turn around and get that and tell me, can you read it? That's what it's gonna look like. These are all these slides, so it's 70 slides
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Alright, so I just printed the first 5, now I'll print the next.
Can you print it while and the whole thing while I'm dictating?
Read me that a little bit. Okay, sure.
What class is this?
Auditory,
Oh, okay.
audiological.
Oh, it's a year. It's only a year?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this the professor? I thought it was a woman.
It is one.
Oh, I see. It's just a woman. Okay, ready? BAHA, what does it stand for? The overview is that an introduction to the cochlea is reaching the patients who can benefit from an introduction to cochlea's implantable hearing solutions. There is a candidacy with respect to it, and a bimodal use is on the rise. Cochlea Nucleus number 5 system is the Cochlea Baha 3 system with a surgical overview. It seems to me that all that at Cochlear, our goal has always been to bring the best possible hearing solution to every individual. We embrace working as partners with hearing healthcare professionals to provide the best solution, whether that means hearing aids, cochlear implants, bimodal fittings, or Baha implants. Of course, the original creators and developers of multi-channel cochlear implant technology are committed to hearing innovations. A partner with researchers in 19 countries and more than 1,000 clinics around the world, as well as R&D investment, that constitutes more than 12% of the company's global revenue. Publicly held companies, of course, are 9 out of 10 hearing healthcare professionals who choose a nucleus device by reliability. The number one choice of cochlear implant recipients is Baha, which has successfully been used for 30 years. The Cochlea Nucleus 5 implant system is a system that restores hearing for adults with moderate to profound sensorineural hearing loss who only receive limited benefit from amplification. The Cochlea Baha 3 bone-anchored implant system is an Osseo-integrated auditory implant system for individuals with unilateral profound hearing loss, that is, single-sided deafness or SSD, mixed or conducive hearing loss. Now, the Osseo integration is an important element, and with a Baha implant, the bone and implant fuse after 3 months or 6 months for children, at which time the abutment and processor can be attached. The key indications of Baha are conducive hearing loss, such as anatomical abnormalities, for example, atresia, draining ears, such as chronic otitis media, failed stapedectomies, or cholesteatomas, which are otosclerotic, and the syndromic etiology. There is a large conducive hearing loss, that is, a mixed hearing loss, which is conducive to the component greater than 30 decibels HL. Sensorineural loss less than or equal to 65 dB HL BC. Single-sided deafness or normal hearing in good ears is an acoustic neuroma, and it suddenly becomes idiopathic deafness if Meniere's disease is applied. The trauma is an ototoxicity, which is quite effective. Solutions for conductive loss. Conductive loss may be due to feedback, large ear moles, saturation and distortion issues, issues with draining ears, external otitis, atresia, and malformations. The stapedectomy, or great promise, that is 90% success rate, the risk is 0.5 to 1.0% SNHL. Vincent et al., 2006. There is a limited reality of 15 decibels improvement post-surgery, and Hausler in 2007 found that, as well as Perez Lazaro et al. In 2005. The Baha system bypasses conductive elements. It has low power, excellent sound quality, and there are no issues with draining fluid, external otitis, atresia. Hearing aids may have large ear moles, feedback, saturation distortion, under amplification, and issues with draining the ear, external otitis, and atresia. These are solutions for mixed hearing loss. Stapes surgery, the SNHL component remains, or it may still require hearing aids, and there is a 15 decibel improvement. The Baha system bypasses conductive elements. Much less gain is required than a hearing aid, and it can address up to 65 dB HL sensorineural components. The purpose of a single-sided deafness, or SSD, is to provide sufficient amplification force to overcome the head transfer function. Additional force may be required to overcome the large head transfer function. You have to compensate for sensorineural hearing loss if the loss develops due to aging or some other natural process later in life. Baha indications of single-sided deafness, or SSD, are, with one ear, sensorineural deafness, with the other ear, normal PTA AC threshold plus 20 decibels HL across 5, 1, 2, and 3 kilohertz. Current Cochlear Baha portfolio. The indications for bilateral or unilateral mixed and conductive hearing loss is in different instruments. For instance, the BP100 is a 45 decibel HL with a symmetrical bone conduction threshold and a 4-frequency average across 5, 1, 2, and 3 kilohertz. Furthermore, the BP1 110 power, that is 55 decibel HL, is also applicable to this type of deafness. The Baha Cordell II is a third instrumentality which we recommend. The Baha 3 sound processor features 12-channel wide dynamic range compression, adaptive multi-band directional microphone, automatic feedback cancellation, automatic noise management, 3 user-defined programs, direct audio input, size 13 battery. it is certainly these instrumentalities that will help in your deafness. There are also enhanced features, such as brilliance in design. The modern design for greater cosmetic appeal is obvious. More moisture protection than ever before is applied, and the easy FM phone integration with Europin is present. The use of skin-friendly titanium platforms and a symmetrical device, that is the use of the Baha 3 on the left or right side, inventories are reduced. The status indication with beeps and LEDs or leads is improved. And there is an improved tactile button user interface for easier operation. The Baha 3 sound processor is a durable design. The Baha 3 is designed with reliability in mind, improved transducer stability with new suspension and mechanical stops to limit the risk of collapse. The Gore-Tex membranes cover the microphone ports and are designed to reduce the amount of perspiration and dirt that enters the case. Silicone sealing and rubber lining are intended to hinder dust and dirt from entering the sound processor. The Cochlear Baha 3 Power Sound Processor is designed for ultimate and maximum performance. The internal coupling is for maximum clearance. The new redesigned transducer is for maximum power. The symmetrical device has no left or right variants. It is a standard Europin connector which integrates with FM systems and accessories. Membranes protect microphones against moisture and wind noise. There is visual status indicators, or LEDs. And this is new, powered by 675 batteries. There is a dual layer protection against water, dust, and dirt, as well as a reinforced plastic component for improved durability. The integrated buttons protect against water, dirt, and dust. The new design of accessories. The smaller audio adapter for greater convenience is available with short and long cables. The Baha 3 with new telecoil design with 50% reduced size. The Baha 3 with universal FM compatibility through Europin connector. The visual and audible indicators provide sound processor status and low battery warning. The key lock secures the ergonomic buttons from accidental changes. The optional tamper-proof door keeps the battery from being removed. Note also that in the United States, the Cochlear Baha implant is indicated for children 5 years and older. There is a safety line which secures the Baha 3 to the child's clothing to prevent it from being lost. The standard Europin connector allows easy integration with classroom FM systems. The Baha soft band compatibility for infants and toddlers is a new item. It is designed for a cool new battery door. Colors and stickers allow kids and adults to customize their Baha to match their style. The new battery doors come 2 per package with 2 sheets of stickers. The Peony Pink is a tamper-proof door. Now, with respect to proven performance, let me set forth the following. Hearing performance. A hearing instrument's ability to aid in hearing performance depends on 3 key components. 1. Clean the signal. 2. Amplify to match the hearing loss. 3. Deliver effectively to the cochlea. The cleaning of the signal. Signal processing features automatic directional microphones, a microphone position compensation, automatic noise reduction, acoustic shock protection, and active feedback cancellation. First, programmable direct bone conduction device with automatic signal processing. Second, environmental detectors continuously monitoring the acoustic environment to select the optimal combinations of settings of the available features. Third, patients will benefit from a system that adjusts to meet their challenging listening devices. To amplify a tailor-made amplification, Baha 3 sound processor is the only hearing solution using dedicated amplification strategies for mixed conductive hearing loss, or SSD. There is a BC Select, a BC Direct, Cochlear Baha prescription, hearing mentor, and data logging. It is as a result of a mixed conductive loss. A few more pages to go. Can you take it?
Yeah.
To deliver. Most effective delivery is the direct bone conduction, which is an effective sound delivery method for most candidates within the candidacy criteria. There are bypasses to the conductive roadblock in mixed conductive hearing loss. Lifts the head shadow in SSD. No need for uncomfortable ear molds. As to precise fittings, we have done much engineering. Flexibility in fitting method. It is ready to wear. It is button programming. It is Cochlear Baha fitting software. As to time and individualization. The need is to take the mystery out of the bone in the Baha fittings. Areas of uncertainty in any Baha fitting. 1. Skin thickness. 2. Implant placement. 3. Bone quality. 4. Transcranial attenuation. 5. Cross hearing. The solution is a measure of BC thresholds throughout the Baha. For instance, individualized thresholds, fast and exact ways to fit a sound processor, reduces the need for fine-tuning. Better fitting outcomes made easier. The new Cochlear Baha Fitting Software 2.0 introduces new tools to improve fitting accuracy. The new Cochlear Baha Fitting is new, and the BC Select optimal settings in 3 easy steps. 1. Client. 2. Indication. 3. Connection. What is also new is the Baha Data Bank for non-NOAH users. The Cochlear Baha System performance. Case study of conductive loss. With the unaided audiogram as follows. With the Baha audiogram as follows. The case study of the mixed loss is unaided audiogram, Baha audiogram. Solutions for mixed hearing loss. Hearing aids, large ear mold feedback, saturation distortion, under-amplification, issues with draining ear, external otitis, atresia, stapes surgery, SNHL component remains. It is still a required hearing aid. The Baha system bypasses conductive elements and compensates for SNHL. Much less gain is required than a hearing aid. It can address up to 65 decibels with Cordell sensorineural components. The ear-bone gap. Comparative benefits of Baha versus hearing aids for mixed hearing loss are as follows. As the ear-bone gap increases, hearing aid performance decreases. Baha performance is not affected.
Pretty good. That's what I'm gonna be doing. And
Well, that's good. There's not much technical there, but because you keep them going fast. Do you want to read that, or you want to know?